welcome to the Hillbilly Chicken Ranch. I'm Susan, your hostess, and today we are kicking off Jazzy June Snacks 25. These snacks will be keto-friendly, low-carb, and diabetic-friendly. You can mix your own, make your own, or you can go to the store and purchase and show what you bought. But I am looking for keto-friendly, low-carb, diabetic-friendly snacks that I can add into my diet. Y'all, I'm on that weight loss journey. I'm trying to get my diabetes under control, and what better way than to kick off an open collaboration for the month of June. All you have to do is upload your video, tag me in your description box, add the hashtag JazzyJuneSnacks25 to your title or your description box somewhere in that video. Make sure that you're mentioning that it is an open collaboration hosted by me, and we will get you into the official playlist, which will be linked below, and also I will share you out. So I want to make sure we get all that in at the very beginning. We are doing a I'm nuts about nuts day because this is one of my favorite go-to snacks, and I'm just going to show you each one of the bags that I'm using. It is a little expensive on the front end. I'll let you know that because nuts are expensive, but you want to look for raw, unsalted nuts when you can find them. Now, I do have one in here that has salt on it. I couldn't find it in just the raw, unsalted version. First bag, Cashews. Cashews has 8 grams of carbs. That's about 20 pieces or a 1 ounce serving. And I'm going to tell you about cashews. They are have micronutrients, protein, fats, the healthy fats, minerals. They are low in sugar and sodium. And so all of these nuts are high in calories, so you have to be careful how much you eat. So that is the first one that I'm going to be adding to my bowl. Raw peanuts. Now this is an optional one, but it has healthy fats, high protein, low sodium. It has fiber. You need to consume these again in moderation. 5 grams of carb for about 3 tablespoons worth or 1 ounce. And again, the calorie counts are high, so if you're counting calories, you need to pay attention to how much you're eating of this. Walnuts. They are essential nutrients, healthy fats, protein, fiber, vitamins, and minerals. It contributes to heart health by lowering your cholesterol. Brain health, has omega-3 fatty acids, anti-inflammatory, antioxidants, and possibly a cancer preventative. I am not a medical advisor or a nutritionist. I will put that disclaimer in the description box below this video. Pecans or pecans, whichever one you want to call them. I have to find them on my card. Healthy fats, fiber, vitamins, minerals, protein, heart health, diabetes management, antioxidants, weight management, may prevent certain cancers. And if you have pecan trees in your yard, get to cracking those nuts. That has 4 grams of carbs. A serving size would be 1/4 cup. But again, the calories, 210 calories per 1/4 cup. Almonds, and I prefer the sliced almonds because my teeth are breaking, so I have to be very, very careful with this. Let me find it on my card. Protein, fiber, healthy fats, essential vitamins and minerals, heart healthy, weight management, bone health, blood sugar control, antioxidants, consume in moderation. This has 6 grams of carbs. A serving size for the sliced almonds is about 1/3 of a cup at 170 calories. So you want to consume those in moderation. pepitas or raw pumpkin seed. These are a good source of protein, healthy fats, fiber, and various minerals. Potential benefits would be improving heart health, prostate health, enhanced blood sugar control. These have 5 grams of carbs. Serving size would be a 1/4 cup. Of course, you're not going to be eating a full 1/4 cup when you do this mix. And the calories on this would be 160 calories. So again, you want to eat these in moderation. Now this one was the one that I found with salt. I was trying to find the one that was just raw, and these were roasted. So they call them pepitas when they're roasted. Yes, I'm including seeds because that is a seed, and I have one more seed to share with you. Is sunflower seeds. Vitamin E, B6, folate, iron, magnesium, zinc, copper, selenium. Healthy fats, protein, and fiber. Contains lecithin for the brain, for brain function. Antioxidants, blood sugar control, and you do want to consume them raw if you can get them raw. These are roasted, of course. I couldn't find the raw ones. It has 6 grams of carbs, but it has 3 grams of fiber, which you would deduct out, and that would leave you with 3 net carbs on those. A 1/4 cup serving would be 180 calories, so we're not going to use a whole 1/4 cup serving of these. However, we're going to mix up all these bags and make a lovely trail mix snack that are just nutty. I do say that I'm mixing all mine, but if you want to have just a portion size or a couple of portion size, I will give you a little recipe in the description box. We're going to start with our walnuts. And this is a 1 pound bag of walnuts that I'm using today. Of course, I've been dipping in them. But you want to put your walnuts in here. Next, I'm going to add my raw peanuts. Again, that's a 1 pound bag. And it is optional if you want to use the raw peanuts or not. You can use the roasted ones, but you have to watch for hidden sugars that they add to roasted peanuts. And I'm using a 10-ounce bag of pecan halves. But you've never seen this many nuts in one place, including me. I'm going to use 2 6-ounce bags of sliced almonds, so 12 ounces of sliced almonds. And the reason I use the sliced is because of my teeth. And I didn't open that bag, so let me get that opened up. That looks like a lot of nuts, doesn't it? And a 14-ounce bag of raw cashews. Find the raw organic when you can in all of your nuts. Now we're going to add our seeds. I've got a 16-ounce bag of sunflower seed. And I've got a 6-ounce bag of the roasted pepitas or raw pumpkin seeds. Now, into this, if you're not keto and you want it to make a real trail mix, you could add in raisins, you could add in craisins, you could add in any kind of dried fruit that you wanted to add, and of course, chocolate chips. You can also add in some low-carb, keto-friendly chocolate chips made by Lily if you wanted to do that. I prefer to put those in separate. So I'm just going to get my salad spoon and fork and just start mixing these nuts. Doesn't that look pretty? Let me show you how pretty this looks. Oh my goodness, isn't that beautiful? Look at those nuts. I'm going to get rid of those. I don't need those anymore, I don't think. And I have pulled out 2 half-gallon jars because this is such a large amount with a funnel. And I'm going to scoop from the bottom because those seeds are going to tend to fall to the bottom. And I have an escape nut. Now, I store these in my cabinet because I eat them up fairly quickly. But if you're not going to eat them quickly, you can put them in a plastic gallon bag and put them in your freezer to keep them longer because nuts will go rancid over time. I don't add an oxygen absorber to them or bay leaf because I'm eating them so quickly, but you certainly could add a bay leaf to these if you prefer. And you can actually seal your jars and put them in your pantry if you wanted to store them that way. I've got a little bit left over. Okay, I pulled out a glass ramekin and a measuring cup for about 1/3 of a cup. 1/4 to 1/3 of a cup and a 1/2 cup would probably be my limit for the day because of the high calorie content and the amount of carbs. But this would be my serving. And if you wanted to do it 1 nut at a time and make your serving, it will probably fit into a pint-sized jar, and you can get 2 to 3 servings out of that. Would be a tablespoon of each of the nuts and seeds. And then you would just shake it in the jar to mix them. And that's it. So nuts for health. And this would be my snack. And I would eat it 1 piece at a time, and I would enjoy each flavor that is in this little bowl because each one of these nuts has a different flavor. Make sure that you are chewing them well because it's better for your digestion. Enjoy the nuts and seeds because they're good for your health. This is Jazzy June Snacks 25, hosted by me, the Hillbilly Chicken Ranch, open collaboration for the month of June. Again, the playlist will be linked below with all the information on how to join in this fabulous collaboration. Hey friends, thank you so much for watching my channel. Thank you for the many comments, the likes, the friendships, and for sharing this content out. Take a moment and watch all of the advertisements because that is how I get monetized and get paid. I appreciate each and every one of you for your time and your patience. And y'all, I have this special content over here I think you might like.